Yo, what's good? It's your host, Fel, back with another Living Life. I'm here with model / actor Narada, Chicago's very own. We here in Brooklyn. How you doing, man?
What's good, man?
I appreciate you for coming out.
My guy.
You already know it's all love. So tell the people, how did you get into modeling?
I got into modeling coming to New York and being scouted on the train, actually. I was actually being scouted, and from there, I was able to get some meetings with some agencies that I never thought I could actually meet with.
Right.
So I met with IMG, I met with New York Models, I met with Soul, I met with Next, I met with Wilhelmina, most of the agencies in New York. And from there, I landed at IMG. And I've been with IMG ever since. So it's been about, what are we talking, 2014? Yeah.
So 20 since then?
Yeah.
And that's crazy that you say you got scouted on the train. So people, it can happen however it's supposed to happen. Like, I know people don't believe that story.
Yeah, no, definitely. Nobody believes me. It's crazy because the guy that scouted me is my manager. So, when he tells that story, people just kind of assume we have some other connection. And I'm just kind of like,
no, it just happened like that.
It really just happened like that. I met him just off the train,
Right.
But yeah, it can happen like that, even in this day and age. So it's crazy.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
So I know recently you just did a shoot for New Balance for the Don't Be Mad collection directed by Joe Freshgoods. What was that experience like?
Man, that was dope. Joe is a good friend of my brother's, so it was family ties. So when I went home to shoot.
Shout out Nez too.
Yeah, it was fun because I've never been home to shoot, so to do that with him as my first time was really dope, man. And man, those shoes are so fresh, man. They sold out so fast.
Yeah, I bet.
It was sick. Yeah.
So far as acting, I know you co-starred in the Ari Lennox video, Whipped Cream. That joint got over 7 million views on YouTube.
Yeah.
But you told me you starting to write films yourself, like short films. What's the process? What has that been like?
Man, it's been interesting because it's ups and downs. Even with like a short film, I can only imagine how much goes into a feature.
Yeah, full length.
You know what I mean? Because I just finished a short film 3 weekends ago, and it's in post-production now. But to get that process all the way done, and I wouldn't even necessarily say done because it's in post-production, but to get it shot was grueling at times.
Right.
You know what I mean? So now to go on and to shoot more stuff, I have a pace now. You know what I mean? I know what I'm doing. So yeah, I'm shooting some dope stuff. We'll see.
Yeah, for sure. So I know it's important for black writers to get out there because there's not a lot of us in the industry. Do you feel like you on the road to paving that way for new writers to come about?
I don't feel like I'm paving that way. I feel like it's a lot of writers that are coming that have some really dope stuff that the people are opening up to. I feel like our perspective is important, and I feel like our voice needs to be heard, of course. There's a lot of us, man. There's a lot of us coming with some very original, dope ideas that I think are gonna touch people. So just, look out for it, you know what I mean? And be in the know and be in tune with what's going on, because we're coming.
Right. Definitely coming. So I know myself personally, my favorite brand is Polo Ralph Lauren. I know you got ties to rugby. Shout out to rugby too.
Yeah,
that was a good era, good time.
I love rugby, man.
So what's some of your personal favorite designers right now? And if you had the choice to choose one to model for, who would it be?
Ooh, that's a tough one. Some of my favorites right now, of the moment, man, I like Kenneth Eyes. He's a new guy out of Nigeria. I like Wilson Bonner. I like Bodie. I like Dior. I like Louis Vuitton. I like Needles. I like
obviously the ones you already model for too.
Yeah,
so you like
AG.
them.
Yeah, I like AG jeans. I like Marni. I like Valentino. Man, it goes on.
You gotta choose one, man. Who would you model for that you didn't do already?
If I didn't do something that I haven't done already, man, it would have to be,
Probably Dior.
Dior is hot. Yeah, I could do
see you
Dior.
with
Yeah, I could do
very
Dior.
clean.
Yeah, Dior's hot. Yeah, I could do Dior.
I like that. So once again, it's your boy Fel. We signing out with Living Life, where we highlight entrepreneurs and what they dedicated their lives to. We signing out.